Hey guys, and welcome back. We're here in Westeros again with another Game of Thrones battle, and what a sight we have before us. A huge army, just black specks at the moment, and we are up here on this hill as House Tarly. We are playing the Battle of ASHFORD, which was during Robert's Rebellion, and it's technically it is the only battle that Robert Baratheon ever lost in this rebellion. I think ever in his entire military career. And this was against Randyll Tarly that he lost it. I think Randall's over here somewhere. So we'll quickly have a look at him. Looks very much like the actor from the show. He's a bit off. He looks a bit skewed. This side looks. His head looks like it's divided in two almost. It's like the model. Like this side looks really good, and this side looks a bit, I don't know, lopsided a bit. But anyway, so we have a huge Tarly army here. Randyll Tarly has called his banners and his men to battle, and we have lots of Hornhill levies in the front line, and then we have they look pretty basic. I'll give you a quick look at them. Yeah, they look just lightly armored with a sword. Then we have the guardsmen melee. These guys look elite. I love the armor that they have going on. It's fairly similar to the Baratheon armor. If you're playing a Stannis, this helmet looks very, very similar, and so does the it probably is a very, very similar model. It's just different crests and stuff like that. And then what do we have further down the line? We have Tarly spears, but they're more halberds. Looking at them, they look very, very good. And then in the rear we have pikes, 2 units of them. I think we have about four swords and 3 spears. Yes, I think that is true. And then we have guardsmen mounted. We have 3 of these, and then we have another one in Randyll Tarly's bodyguard unit. And and then 4 longbows. Not 4, 3 longbows. Yeah, they're just very similar to the melee sword levies. They have a pretty basic armor, not very much. And then over here we have Robert Baratheon, though not Robert Baratheon, because we can't. There's no model for him I can find. So we are using, who are we using? I think we're using Renly. I think. Let me have a look. Yeah, there he is. We're using Renly. It's the closest thing. He's a brother. We could have used Stannis, I guess, but then you'd have the different assorted shields, and there wasn't one in that. So we've gone with Renly's Baratheon faction, because they look very much. They are basically the Baratheon armies, and they have the usual crests and stuff. So we have. I'll quickly go over this. I think they have 4 longbows. They have about 3 guardsmen spears, 3 guardsmen melee. A lot of men-at-arms, which the House Tarly doesn't have any men-at-arms, just guardsmen and melees. And then a lot of guardsmen mounted, I think another 4 of them if you include Renly's. So we will get on with the battle, and I am defending a hill. It's not, the forces aren't accurate to what they have there, because I'm not really sure what they had at the Battle of ASHFORD, but I just fancy doing this battle. It's they talk about it in the Game of Thrones series a bit, but especially when Randyll Tarly is around, but not much else is mentioned about it, unless you obviously know a lot about the lore and stuff like that. And I don't really know if it was on a huge hill, but we're on a nice hill. This just looked like a nice map, it did, so I decided to go with this one. So we are moving our cavalry out wide to hopefully isolate their cavalry if it comes out. And I think if you charge your cavalry, I've done this battle a few times before just to make sure it ran smoothly and the AI did what it was supposed to do and didn't just sit at the bottom of the hill. But if you charge in your cavalry first and say more guardsmen, you will definitely win the cavalry engagement more than likely. If it's a one-on-one, if you're charging in against 2 cavalry units, you're probably stuffed. But these guardsmen mounted do so much damage in their charging, just like in the Game of Thrones. It's very exaggerated how much damage they do with the cavalry. It's not exactly exaggerated, because I've never seen a cavalry charge in reality, but I imagine it's just for topped up a little bit just for the series. But anyway, I'm just going to have another quick look at these guys. They just look so beautiful. I mean, the detail in this mod, I just can't get enough of it. If you look at that crest. The detail they've gone into to putting little crests on there and stuff like that. The only thing that's different and annoying is that they've still got like the Attila. Yeah, you can hear there the Attila like war cries and stuff like that. So we've still got like barbarians in charge of our men, it sounds like, but we don't really. So have a quick look at what's going on down here. We've got an archer engagement. We'll look at the view from the Baratheons. They've got to fight uphill, which that's unlucky for them. Poor guys, poor guys. You've got a lot to do. Can't even see what's going on for them from that perspective. I need to sort that out, get a new camera mod or something in to have a look. But yeah, they are so far away. They are just specks in the distance. Have you killed any? Oh, you took an arrow. You've got an arrow in you. You should be dead. A longbow arrow, that you should be dead. It's just going straight through you. You are. That is impressive. And then imagine being these guys with the banners, just having to stand here, and the officer just standing here and just like, oh god, I could get hit by an arrow at any point and I can't respond. Because apparently you can take one arrow before you die. But yes, it's a pretty bloody engagement going on right now. They are fleeing one of the... no need to go forward. Just keep shooting at a different one. So we've broken one of the Baratheon longbow units, and now because of that it looks like they're going to send... and we've forced another one to break as well. Start firing at the melee units that are going to start charging up this hill. Just fire into this huge horde and nice, easy targets that they're making for us. Look at that. Oh, devastating. Can we get some more volleys off, boys? More volleys. We've got to stop this wave. Okay, they might get the charge off first on this flank. Let's watch this charge. Oof. Look at that. Look how many guys fall off their horses. Ridiculous. God, what's the Baratheons are winning that quite decisively, it seems, but we are winning that one. We've won that one. Now we can charge in here and help out, and now we can rout the cavalry on this flank. What's the cavalry doing on that? Oh, the cavalry on that flank's got me. It's caught me. So we better sort that out. Yep, they're very dead at that melee unit. Look at that, 68 it's down to. Anyway, we'll send in the men at arms. And then send in some of the guardsmen as well. We need to thicken the lines a bit. And then this cavalry unit can swing in here. And then you, Randall, can go for the head. You can go for Robert Baratheon himself. Send in some pikes. Oh, no. You go back there. Fire at them. I wanted the pikes. Give me the pikes. Anyway, well, let's have a quick look at the infantry engagement. Absolute chaos. All you can hear is war cries, so I'm going to have to like talk up a little bit. There's just so much shouting. Stop shouting at each other. You can help come and fight in here. Look at that, arrows coming in. It's like Bolton tactics. We're just like, we've got the numbers. We can afford to kill some of our own. Look at that, pushing in. Oh, devastating, devastating. Who are these? Can you kill them? What have we got in reserve? We've got a few units in reserve, so we'll send you in there, and we'll send you up over there. What is going on over there? Oh, maybe he didn't make it. I kind of want to see what happens. Oh, actually, no, Randall, don't charge. Randall, retreat. I want to see what happens. Oh, it's devastating. Pull out. We don't want to do that anymore. I just wanted to see what happens when you charge in this mod, when you charge cavalry into pikes. And it's pretty devastating. Oh, we might lose our general. What do we have left over here? We have... Oh, you archers that have run out of ammo, possibly. No, you're not. Interesting. Okay, you save yourself. That's interesting. Well, we want to make this battle a little bit longer than usual. We want to try and keep as many of these guys alive. Oh, our men are broken. Randall, you're just charging on through there, I see. But they are breaking now. It is going to be a very, very quick battle, unfortunately. I will be trying to do more multiplayer battles soon. I just need to organise some dates and plans with people. I think Scrim would like to do some more, so we'll try and do some bigger battles with him. Maybe try and do... I would like to do the Siege of Riverrun, or I found a Battle of Blackwater map, so it would be good to do that. Renly's still around, though. Okay, I spoke too soon. He just died. Oof, yeah, he's getting absolutely rinsed at the moment. So, yeah, come on, boys. You've got to try it. Pikes, come and take out these pikes. Let's just watch the Tali Horde descend on this poor one unit. Let's get a perspective. Oh, actually, yeah, charging cavalry, and not a good idea. Oh, so Robert Baratheon has died in our version. He didn't even escape. Oh, that's a deadly kill. Well, deadly definitely, Pope, because it's taken his head off. But yes, Robert Baratheon has died in ours, and oh, we've still got men fleeing. Interesting. Probably something to do with those cavalry over there just charging down my archers. But oh well. Come on, kill him. Kill this guy. He's looking up at you. He's not even going to fight you. But these pikes are holding fairly well. They're surrounded, and they're okay. I speak too soon in this battle. They've just died. But look at that. This is a beautiful mob. So if anyone does want to do some Game of Thrones battles with me, please let me know, and I will try and get some done. I need to reinstall this mod because the replaying is not working as of yet. So that's why more of these battles are live than they are replays. So I will end the battle and we can have a look at close victory. I'm not really